Hey, what's happening? It's Shawn, Wallace, Easy Cash Flow King, just sitting out here on the porch where I normally do these videos. You know, sun's kind of coming back out. It was just hailing here probably about 5-10 minutes ago, so I thought I'd come back out here. But I wanted to cut this video real quick just to give you a little bit of, it's a trip on when you have a breakthrough and then you're still surrounded around your friends and family who are still bogged down by their mindset and their belief level. So I just wanted to cut this video because it was just on my heart that I just wanted to talk about like where I've came from to where I'm at and how I'm really sick and tired of my friends and family that you care about really just not opening up their mind to get the vision that they already have what it takes to be successful. So what do I mean by that? Well, let me just give you a little bit about my story, right, and the shift that I've had. And then when you have this shift, like I was just talking to my girlfriend the other day, it's like once your mind is stretched to a certain level, you can't go back to your old way of thinking because your mind has been stretched. Okay, so what I want to do in this video is I want to help you stretch your mind. Because I'm sure you're dealing with this. So how do I know? It's because everyone I talk to needs this shift. And I just wanted to share this with you and what happened with me. See, I've been online for 6 years. And I first came online just like everyone does to make money, right? I wanted to make money, lots of it, and I just wanted to sell whatever it took to make that happen. Well, long story short is I didn't make any money at first. just flat out wasn't making no money. And it was because of my mindset. It was the way that I was thinking. Right, and I was always just thinking about the money instead of versus what the money can actually do for me and my family, which is more of self-motivated reasons, if that makes sense. And what I wanted to share with you is what happened with me is as I encountered with the business opportunity I am in now, but most importantly is when I started surrounding myself around people who had a difference in the way that they were thinking, I was able to start thinking on their level, and I started to attract the things in my life that I wanted to attract. So what am I saying to you is, well, I was just on the phone, okay, and so that was my shift. First of all, I was just hanging around people that were getting the results that I wanted, and I eventually started making money because I stopped caring really so much about the money, and I started focusing more on how many people's lives can I impact on a daily basis. See, once you take your mind off of the money and you focus more on how many people can you help, money just, it comes to you because it's really a byproduct of bringing value into the marketplace. So let me just go to this phone conversation that I was having. I was having this phone conversation with a friend, and he had reached out to me because I have to wear these certain kind of contacts because of, you know, I'm blind without having them. That's something I can really say, but I need to have these contacts so I can see. But anyway, so he was calling me to tell me about, you know, he went through the procedure, and because we have the same type of cornea piece with our eyes. But anyways, after that, he was just saying on how, you know, how his wife is pregnant, and you know he's on leave from his job, and because of his surgery or whatnot, but it's paid, right? And he was saying, man, I wish I could take my wife just to go somewhere, but she's pregnant and we can't go because we're broke. Okay, so when I first immediately heard that, I'm like, man, you know, I get tired of really seeing the people that are closest to me, friends and things of that nature, just be broke and not really want to step outside of that comfort zone. So let me just tell you what I told him. I want to help you get this shift too as well, because everyone I've talked to, I was talking to another acquaintance online the other day, same thing, been working her job for 35 plus years, making only $3,000 a month, but she's yearning inside for something different, freedom, right? So I asked him, okay, I asked him, I said, well, man, if I could show you how not to be broke anymore, you know, would that be something you know, keep your options open? You know, that's a typical thing we hear in network marketing. Do you keep your options open? So I said, let me go back to some of the old school stuff. You know, do you keep your options open? And the first thing that he said to me was, Shawn, I don't do those things that you do because, you know, I don't believe in giving money to make money. I'm going to let you ponder on that for just a second. I don't believe in giving away money to make money. And it just really hit me on the shift in the mindset that you must have to get out of where you're at in your current situation. Period. I had to go through the shift. All successful people who are making tons of money are going through the shift. Anyone who owns their own business has went through this shift. And basically what the shift is this, is what I told him was, is number one, okay, is I know why people speak like that. And the typical reason that people believe is like we're just on this call. the call the other day with our mentor Tracy. She said something that was so profound. It made me really think again, like, wow, that's so liberating, is people don't want to be a part of a get rich quick scheme. Right? People don't want to be a part of a get rich scheme, but they rather be part of a stay poor slow scheme. Right? So, and then when you go into the dictionary and you look up the word scheme, it actually means, I won't even get into what she broke it down to, but basically, with long story, she was saying that it means a well thought out plan. Right? And why would you not want to get rich quick? Why would you want to get rich slow? Like, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But the reason that people speak like this, I spoke like this, is because we speak from our own personal experience. Okay, you only can talk about things that you've personally experienced in your life. So the first thing that I was telling him is, is that you have to stop operating in fear and start operating in faith. And I'm going to touch base on that is because everything comes from your own personal belief level, no matter what it is that you actually believe or what it is that your religion is. It doesn't matter. If you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to have anything happen because you don't believe that you can actually make it happen, right? But another question that he actually asked me was, and this is where I was like, man, I know that my life has shifted, because before I couldn't answer this question with conviction and honesty out of my heart. And that question that he asked me was, well, Shawn, before you go any further, are you living the life of your dreams? Because that was something else he asked me. Well, how do you get paid? And I told him that I get paid because I'm a change agent. I help people live the life of their dreams, right? And the very next question out of his mouth was, Shawn, are you living the life of your dreams? And I didn't even have to think twice about it, because I could unequivocally, without even hesitation, say yes. And I told him, this is the first thing that came out of my mouth. I said, yes, I'm living the life of my dreams. Why? It's because, first of all, I'm not working a job. I'm not working for somebody. I have complete time freedom to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it. That right there was a dream of mine. So right there, I'm living the life of my dreams. And I think I know why he asked that, because everyone relates it around money, just like I did. See, money is not true happiness. It's just a byproduct of what it's going to help you do in your life. Right? I told him, I was just able to go to Chicago for an event here right after my birthday. I plan on going to St. Louis for my girl to drop off her daughter. Then we're planning on going out to Florida. Then I'm coming back for an event here in Denver. Then I plan on going to, Costa Rica here in the end of December. And I was telling him I'm able to do these things because I'm not working on someone's just over broke job. I have time freedom. And does this mean that I'm rich and I have tons of money? Absolutely not. What it means is I have complete time freedom. So there's a shift in the way that I think and the way that I create results, because I'm absolutely free. Okay? So this is what I was relating to him, and it was making sense, okay? But one of the other things that I was learning, though, too, as well, is that shift is all about belief. So I want to leave you with this, is stop operating in fear. This is what we talked about on our team call today. Stop operating in fear and start operating in faith. This is not to preach to you, but I should become a preacher, because I always have to tell people this to get to the next level and where they want to go. See, fear is not taking action because you don't understand the outcome or where you're going to be getting or how you're going to get there, and operating in the unknown. See, most people never quit their job because they're afraid they're not going to make enough money if they quit. I'm going to say that again. Most people don't quit their job because they're afraid that they're not going to make enough money if they quit. So they're operating in fear. And when you operate in fear, you're repelling everything that you want away from you. Okay? So what's the difference in faith? Well, it's the same thing. It's just that you have a higher belief level. So there's two sides of everything. You have up and down. You got left and right. You got white and black, right? Well, in entrepreneurship and in creating success, you can operate in fear or faith. If you operate in fear, it's going to continue to repel everything away from you that you want in life. When you operate in faith, it's the same exact thing, except instead of not knowing what's going to happen, you believe it's going to happen. So you take the action steps and massive action to make it happen. And when you're doing that, that's the energy that you're putting out in the universe, in yourself, where other people are going to believe in you, and it's going to attract to you the things that you want to make happen in your life. I seriously hope that this helps you expand your mind and stop dwelling on what you don't have, and start surrounding yourself around other people who do have what it is that you want, so that that can rub off on you and you can have the mindset shift to go out here and create in your life whatever it is that you want to create. I'm just done with this particular rant because it's really, it's sad, you know. And you want to see other people be successful. I don't care what business you're marketing or what you're doing online. It can't happen until that shift happens that you believe that you can do it. You know, I just seen another post on here the other day. Well, just today, I was on. That's another reason I wanted to cut this video. It's crazy. You can see it in people's speech. How are you talking? Do you talk from a standpoint of your mistakes have made you, or do you talk from a standpoint that you've made mistakes and you've learned from them so that you can correct that and be able to keep on moving? See, don't let your mistakes in life hinder you. I did that and beat up myself for 4 or 5 years because I felt that I wasn't successful because of the mistakes that I made. But in reality, all those mistakes were guiding me to understand not to do that again so that I can keep moving forward. I encourage you to really believe that you can make anything happen, and I encourage you to really go after your passions, because you cannot live the life of your dreams as long as you're working for someone else, helping them accomplish theirs. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. I look forward to helping you reach the success that you were always meant to have. If you have the opportunity to, okay, invest into yourself right now so you can create more value within yourself, so that way you can go out into the marketplace and demand what you're worth. This is another question I asked him. I ask you the same thing. See, in this place, in the marketplace, we get paid what we're worth. The value that we actually bring into the marketplace is what we get paid. That's why people go to school so they can get a degree, go out here and get a job based off of what that degree, whatever value that degree holds, right? So I asked him this question, and that question was, okay, at your job that you're working at right now, do you feel that you're actually getting paid what you're worth? And I'm pretty sure you know the answer to that question. Ask you the same thing. At the job that you're working at right now, do you feel that you're getting paid what you're worth? And if the answer to that is no, what you need to do is click the link right below this video. Reason being is so that way you can invest into yourself. I don't need your money, right? You need to invest into yourself so you can create the value in yourself to go out into the marketplace and get paid what you're worth. Find out on how thousands of people are doing that. Find out on why 6,000 people are going to come here to Denver in July, because they're ready to get paid what they're worth from investing into themselves and not gambling and not wanting to not release money because they feel that it's gambling. So if this is speaking to you, take action right now. You know, I really hope this helps you, because it's not about Shawn. It's not about really making money. It's about you being able to expand your mind so that way you can attract the things that you want in your life, which in turn is probably money, so that you can go buy the things that you really want. See, money doesn't bring you happiness. Find out what brings you happiness and go after that. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Click the link below. I look forward to being able to work with you, inspire you, and helping you reach the success that you're always meant to have. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Peace.